Hey everyone, Tech here. Welcome to Tech's Tavern. Grab a brew, pull up a chair, and let's continue our epic 100+ episode Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2 Croatia. And it's been a little while since my last episode, and I apologize. Had a lot of things going on, school, this, that, and the other. But we're getting back into it here. Now, a couple things, if you recall. The situation we're in right now is where things start to get a little dicey. As you can see, and if you're checking this video out, maybe you haven't checked the whole series out, I highly encourage you to go back and start at the beginning, because it's a pretty entertaining series, I feel, overall. But where we're at right now is I started off as a duke with only a couple of small counties, built it up, took over Croatia, ended up conquering Hungary, parts of even Serbia and Bulgaria to a certain degree. And currently the situation we're in right now is our king, King Dimitar the Great. He's 56, so he's kind of getting towards the end of his reign. He just fought back a couple of revolts recently. And I've been having some issues trying to line up our heir. Right now our heir currently is Prince Leonidas of Croatia. However, I've been tempted to switch it to his son, which is my grandson, King Dimitar I of Poland. Now, right now, I don't want to do it right this second. I think I'm going to switch, though. I'm going to switch and make him the heir, and the reasoning behind that is then once King Dimitar dies, King Dimitar I well, yeah, I know, that's awesome, right? Will take over as king of. He'll basically acquire the whole landmass. So we'll have all of Poland, so all of this pinkish area through here, and then all of Croatia here, and then we'll just convert it all into one big Croatia. And then basically we'll be kind of like, we kind of will have a landlocked line from sea to sea here. So but the idea is that the Golden Horde is on their way. They're pushing across, and they're going to run into us. They're going to run into Byzantine a little bit first, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But we're definitely right in the way. So now, right now, the problem with Poland is Poland's not really Poland right now. He's dealing with a Polish Civil War to lower crown authority. So Poland is actually only like a little sliver through here. It's kind of like all messed up, but he's getting ready to win. He's at 96%. So we want to go ahead and just let it play slowly here for a minute. Let that finish off so that he kind of maybe unites here, hopefully. In regards to our guy, one thing I always do, and we'll just kind of watch this to see if when something changes up here. Is always like to look at our vassals to make sure, whoops, right, yeah, you guys in jail, go ahead and favor each other, give each other favors. I'm all cool with that. Yeah, he needs to finish that up. But right now with our vassals, we're doing pretty good. The only two that have negative opinion are both in jail. Excellent. You can see my king is fair-handed. You don't like me, you go to jail. Alright, who is this? This is Dujam, our nephew. My liege, since I've arrived in Crusader, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing troops stationed here. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them, and not a jail cell. Levy reinforcements of 1227. Okay, well, that's cool, but doesn't really help us. Let me, that brings up a good question, though. I need to check what our council guys are, what kind of shenanigans they're up to here. Okay, he's collecting taxes. We probably can stop that. We had that going on when we were short on cash. So, I can't assign till October. Okay, so in October we need to go take another, and that's another October to train troops. Okay, so in October we need to pause again real quick. So let's go and let this play again. Diplomatic relations, that's fine. I think he's over there with the Holy Roman Empire. We'll let that continue. currently in Crusader to scheme. Okay, right, plot discoveries and all that. Right, okay. What's our factions look like? Yeah, see. We got no factions really going on. Oh, our bishop? Our court chaplain. Nope, our Bishop Mutimer is no longer court chaplain for King Dimitaro. Yep, okay. So we need a new court chaplain, right? Let's take a look at what options we have. Not very good ones. Bishop's sample. He wants to become a steward. He actually has really great traits. I mean, he's kind, honest, diligent. Gluttonous is a little off. Gregorious, scholar, mastermind theologian. I mean, he's got great skills, actually. He's got great skills. You need great skills to get chicks. He's a little heavy on the hamburgers. Let's go ahead and just assign him for now. I got a couple I need to fix. These 17s all need to be re-evaluated. But I'm almost tempted to hold off on that for right this minute to let's research some cultural tech. I'm tempted to hold off on that just for a minute here. Let's see, did this finish finally? 97, good God, let's go. Okay, and let's take a look at this here again. Been a success during visiting the court of Kaiser Bruno, no relation to Bruno Mars, I hope, of the Holy Roman Empire. I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are. He sends his regards. Perfect. 40 for 2 years. Okay, that is actually awesome. See, what I'm doing here, and for those who are late to the party or don't remember from last time, is I sent him over, my chancellor over, even though he's kind of dressed like a spy and has a most excellent Magnum PI mustache. I sent him over to the Holy Roman Empire to continue to try to gain relations with them, so that hopefully we're like best buds when the Golden Horde hits, and maybe I can get some assistance from them in regards to that. So that's kind of the plan there. Another thing I need to do is I need to get some construction going, all related to troops and whatnot. So I need to look at some of my areas and see where I can most inexpensively. This is a good one. 174, we get some light infantry and archers. So we'll go ahead and do that. 174 light cavalry, heavy infantry, and pikemen. That's a good one right there. We'll just do those two for right now. We just need to throw a little bit of money into troop expansion. We lost our Spymaster. Well, he was 77 years old. He wasn't going to be doing a whole lot of stealth action. He died a natural death. Okay. Most Spymasters do not get that lucky. Let's, wow! I'm gonna have to go find somebody. Let me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video for just a second and see if I can find a Spymaster. I don't want to sit here and take up 10 minutes of video of me filtering through different dudes, but I'll show you who I found before I take them, so pause it for just a second. Okay, I'm back here. Did some searching for a while. There was nobody within my realm that either would come to court or that I could influence in any way. So I had to go search the entire world to try to find a Spymaster, and it really sucks because the absolute best option I could find is this guy right here in Ireland, actually. And he is Catholic, so that won't raise any issues, but he's only a 19 intrigue skill, which is, I guess, better than taking a 16 or something. So we're going to go ahead and get Lorcan de Ruskra, who is in Ireland, and we're going to invite him to court. So we will send that. So, and to do searches, generally what you do is, for those curious, is you just kind of go down here to find characters, and then usually I start off by searching realm, and I was searching here in realm, and everybody who I was looking at was not going to be interested in coming here for that. Either they had a position, they wouldn't, whatever. Or, you know, they didn't like me, or, you know, there's a lot of other various, actually I was sorting by the wrong one, there we go. See, they're all either Spymaster, Spymaster, Baron, Spymaster, Spymaster, Spymaster. I mean, so in a lot of cases, a lot of these guys, and see, look, it drops, look, see how fast it drops off? So, I mean, really only this one here is better than the guy I found from Ireland. So, this is the only one, and this guy, who's the Spymaster of Transylvania, if I try to invite him to court, he's going to say no. So that was basically, so then I had to go to search all, and then I started going to the top, and I'm not going to get any Sunnis or anything like that, or Zikris or whatever. So I had to go through and look at Catholics and look at who wasn't already like a marshal or something somewhere. So like this guy, I didn't even look at him, but I'm pretty sure he's a Scottish marshal. I'm pretty sure he's not going to, no, he's not going to come over here to be my Spymaster. So anyway, we found the best guy we could find. We'll wait until we see he comes to court here, and then we'll... Okay, so he's in our court now, so we can pause again for a second and get rid of all of this. And then we will appoint him our Spymaster. So we have an Irish Spymaster. So there we go. And we will put him right to work on scheming, so discovering plots and things like that for right now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, it's October, so we can go ahead and reassign these guys. So our steward, I don't really need him. Nah, I don't really need him to do that, so we'll just research economy tech. And then we will take our marshal. Do we have any revolt risk going on? We could send him there. And I know there's been discussion on my videos before about where your marshal can affect revolt risk. But that is one of my counties. I'm pretty sure it affects it anywhere in your kingdom. But some people beg to differ. But anyway, that's 2.5% there, so I might just send him over there just to stand around with a stick and tell people to stop. So we'll do that for now. Which you can see takes that to 0 immediately. So we'll go ahead and do that for a minute. Let's go back and... Okay, it looks like the Poland thing is solved. So it looks like he's got everything back united again. He's got a truce with Duchess Frisia the Fat. Excellent truce. I do not want to be at war with someone called Frisia the Fat. Frisia, the J is okay. I won't go there. Okay, and then he's got a truce with. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, so. Again, that's what we could do, is we could go ahead and put him in that position. Let's take a look around. Let's just go ahead and take a look around real quick and see how things are going. So everything out here looks about the same. Sweden, Norway, just kind of over there ice fishing and stuff. Okay, Ireland, they got their little 3 areas. Definitely Ireland, England. Well, England's kind of got some weird stuff going on there too. Ooh, they got some serious sicknesses going down. Typhoid fever is sweeping through England. That cannot be fun. Ooh, look at it. It's all over, too. I mean, that's pretty widespread. Has it come across the sea? Oh, wow. Look at that. Typhoid fever is spreading. I mean, imagine that's what all that is. Yeah, typhoid fever. Look at that. It's spreading all the way across. Came right across the channel. Huh. Interesting. France looks like they've kind of united a little bit more here. And then Holy Roman Empire's got most of Spain, it looks like, now. So that's kind of interesting. Byzantine's about the same. I mean, generally, I think we have kept them in check from what they could have been. Because I've bumped heads with them a couple of times. It's funny, she actually has a positive opinion of me. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, is she at war yet? Is she, This is trying to... Now Armenia now. Attacking Damascus. Oh, okay. No, so that's all we got going on with the Golden Horde here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. So what's he got going on? Well, what's our relation with him? Okay, he doesn't like me. I'm an infidel and zealous. Both charitable, both gregarious, prestige, state diplomacy. The funny thing is that we're really not that far off on relations. I mean, I would have expected it to be a much higher negative than that. But I don't really think it's worth... I don't know that it's worth trying to, like, be friendly or do any diplomatic relations with them, because I don't know if that would really... Well, it could. I mean, it'd force him to push towards Byzantine more than towards me, but early on at least. But yeah, that's interesting. That's something to ponder on a slight bit. The other thing to keep in mind too about Poland is not only is it just this little area here, but it's also they carved a couple other small chunks. And it's interesting if you look at Byzantine, the way they got a couple little footprints around in different areas too, like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how some of that plays out as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here. This was kind of getting the back on track, and we will definitely be faster about the next couple. And I apologize again for some of the slowness and delays that have been going on. I've had a lot of, as some of you know, I've had a lot of events lately. I have 3 kids, so getting them all back in school, with my youngest one starting pre-K, and then went to the Dice Tower Con event. Been having some other things here and there going on, so have just been really, really busy as of late, and so I haven't really had a lot of time to play up much of anything, except for some board games here and there, but that's a whole other thing that I'm trying to expand my channel with. And if you haven't caught my first board game video that I put up on claustrophobia, be sure to check that out. And I'm going to try to do some more, especially strategy related board games in the future, and show you guys some neat things, kind of both sides of the coin as far as board games and video games. But anyway, that's enough rambling on here. On the very next episode, I think my first plan of action is going to be, and I'll look for any quick comments that come for you guys. I think my first action is going to be, I'm going to probably change and name my grandson as my heir, and then try to smooth any fallout that comes from that. Because again, we want to try to get him to take over everything if we can. And so we'll do that, and then just continue to try to, we got our money coming in pretty decently, continue to try to bolster up our troops, you know, over the course of, you know, and we'll inherit some with the whole Poland deal potentially as well. But try to bolster up troops and get ready for Golden Horde, which just in this episode is pushed closer, because I think in the beginning of this episode, I don't know that they were quite this far, but they're starting to, you know, wrap more of these Sunni states into their control, I think. So it's going to be real interesting coming up here in the next couple of episodes. So anyway, we will go and drop it off there. Expect the next episode, I'd say, within 2 to 3 days. Again, I'm trying to get back on track with all my video stuff. So, and also expect some other videos popping up here and there. So again, thanks for watching. He died of a natural death just as we were leaving. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the tavern next time.